have another experiment I'd like to show you. So far, let's review. We've seen how God is sort of like a battery. How God is represented as power, and that a battery with no power isn't good for anything, and how we can taste the electricity. Well, and then we saw a demonstration with smoke cannon, how God is like the smoke that fills us up, and it fills us up so much that a little bit leaks out. But if we really want God to come out and influence those around us, then we have to do a little bit of effort on our part. We have to do something to help God come out. Well, I have another simple demonstration that I'd like to show you. And we're going to see, what I'm going to need is another volunteer. Young lady. Okay. If you can step over here for just a moment. And I need you to stand in the middle of this big circle, and I'll be right back. And you guys just kind of scoot your bodies. Stay where you are, or stay seated. Because we need a little bit of room, but stay seated. Okay. This is another adventure. What I'm going to do, I need Miss Debbie to come up and help me with this demonstration. Okay, and I need you young ladies to stand right over here. Miss Debbie, would you please kneel down on this board? Kind of facing the rope. Okay. Now this young lady looks like she's a very strong girl. Are you strong? Kind of strong? How many think that she is so strong that she can pull Miss Debbie clear across the floor with one finger? Nobody? Do you think that she can? Do you think she can? Do you really? Well, let's try. Let's see what happens. What we're going to do is take this. You got to try. Now just take this and just with one finger kind of wrap it like that and just give it a little pull. See if you can move her. No. I don't understand this. This is supposed to work. I know what I forgot. Eureka. I forgot something. What's missing here? Well, what have we been talking about tonight? Battery! Well, God's power. Now, there's no power here. Let me see if I can remedy that situation. Like God. That without God's power, it's impossible for her to pull Miss Debbie across the floor. Probably with two games, I don't think she could do it. But with the power of God, watch what happens.
She's going to fly.
If you'd like, of our demonstration, you can all have a chance to try out hovercraft. If you give me the chance to finish up what I have to say. Why? Okay, well, we saw that when she tried to pull with one finger, as hard as she could pull, she couldn't budge because she was trying to do it on her own. It's kind of like that with our lives. When we try to live our life by ourselves, we're doomed to failure. But with God's power, she was able to pull Miss Debbie, who is quite a bit larger than her, and although she's still very small, but she's large enough that it would be very difficult for her to pull without the power of God. So the question is, where does this power come from? How do you get this power that we've been talking about? How do you get God in your life? Does anybody know the answer to that? Yes. Exactly. Now, it's really quite simple. That we all can have God's power in our life. And it is very, very simple. It is as simple as a couple of sentences. And we can have God in our life. And He will be there always. He will help us when we're in very difficult situations. God will be the power that helps us when we don't know what to do. He will help us. He will help us to witness to others. Now, in order to do that, we have to ask for it. Now, if I had a let me just show you this. Okay, I got what here? It's a quarter. Young lady in the black. Would you like that quarter? You may have it. Please be seated. Now, what would have happened if I put the quarter there and I said she could have it and she just sat there? What do you think would have happened? Well, the quarter would still be sitting here. And how many quarters would she have? None. Because she had to do something. I made the offer. I said, here's something. You can have it. All you got to do is come and get it. Just ask for it. You can have it. But you got to do something. You got to go get it. It's kind of like that with Jesus. If you want Jesus in your heart, you have to ask Him to come in your heart. And He will. So what we're going to